Manasquan is a borough in Monmouth County, New Jersey. The borough's population is approximately 6,000. New Jersey Monthly Magazine ranked Manasquan as its 22nd best place to live in its 2008 rankings of the best place to live in New Jersey. But that all has changed with global warming and since Superstorm Sandy in 2012. Now, whether a heavy rainstorm, high tide at full moon, or a storm at sea, the town's main roads will flood, trapping residents in a town with only 3 roads in and out. During Superstorm Sandy, a 12-foot storm surge washed over the dunes, washed out the houses, the structure behind me, and there was waves breaking in the inlet. Right at the top of the rock wall is the height of the water. The town of Point Pleasant is what we see across the inlet. It was flooded completely. The water was over the jetties. If you look way out, the light tower, waves were breaking right above that. It's hard to believe that only 2 years has passed and the town is starting to rebuild. Most of the residents decided to stay, but they had to face the challenge of raising their houses, rebuilding their houses, and the town had to rebuild infrastructure. It's only moderate rain today, but as you can see, the road is flooded on both sides and the bridge is out. To the left is marshland. It's completely flooded. To the right is a vacant lot. As you can see, it's completely flooded out. The town repaved this road recently and raised the height approximately 18 inches, but the sidewalks and curbs are still flooded. And this is not rainwater. This is water that came from the river and the inlet and the ocean. This is tidal water. This will recede when the tide goes out. Right now it's an hour after high tide. There's a little boat dock that is completely flooded out. All the docks are at the highest level. Some folks raised their houses. Some folks didn't have the money to, couldn't get FEMA money. The bridge is out because a construction vehicle exceeding the weight limit went over and broke the bridge, and they're in the process of rebuilding it. It is a historical landmark for the township, so it's very important that they rebuild it in the proper manner to keep that historical monument. This is part of the Manasquan River. It's a heavy traffic boat area that is flooded. This is a residential street. As you can see, it's flooded right up to the front door. People have their cars in their driveways at the highest point. This car is parked on the shoulder, and that was underwater about an hour ago. This whole street during Sandy had approximately 6 foot of water. So you can imagine the houses, what type of damage they had. And it wasn't standing water, it was tidal water. So it was very choppy, and it did some extreme damage on the homes, knocking them off their foundations. This is a street that is one of the lower points in the township. You can see a lot of the houses are starting to be raised or are already in the elevated position. Some people did rebuild but did not raise their homes. Someone's getting solar installed. After the storm, if you drove down the street, the whole entire contents of everybody's house was dumped out in the streets. There was backhoes coming and picking up the debris and putting them in garbage trucks. It was a mess. There was nails, sheetrock, asbestos, everything, everywhere. Here's a house getting raised. Some of them went up 8 foot, some are going up 12 or 15 foot. Now the one here on the left is in the process of being raised. One on the right was rebuilt but not raised. There's another home that was completely washed off its foundation that's being rebuilt. Thank you for watching my video today. Please like, comment, share. I love it. Thanks for watching.